This moment comes in everyone's life, and everyone feels the same way, no matter what the kind of mindset someone has, no matter what, how positive that person is, and no matter what that person is a negative or not. But everyone feels the same way. We all feel lost. We all feel like we are a loser. We all feel like there is nothing beyond the darkness. And we all feel like nothing's gonna happen. And this thing happens because somehow our limit got crossed. And the kind of things we could take, now we are unable to handle more than that. It happens with everyone's. No matter how overachiever you are, no matter what you have achieved, and no matter what, like you have just started the things, but still, it makes you feel the same way. It makes you feel the same way because you must have achieved so many things. But after that, whenever you achieve something that you couldn't attain, that failure always teaches you something. But the more you try, sometimes you more gets failed, even after trying everything, even after putting all efforts, even after leaving no stone unturned, and working on the right direction, on the right time, with the right people, with the right strategy. Still, we are not able to attain it. We have tried everything. And this one moment, after getting failed again and again and again and again, it makes us feel we are a loser. It makes us feel we can't achieve something, the thing that we are looking for. And it makes us feel so bad, and it hurts like hell when we badly wanted that thing, and this thing leads to the desperation. This thing leads to the lack. This thing automatically makes us believe in those things in which we really didn't want to believe. And automatically it changes the perception. And when perception changes, the world changes itself. And when the world changes, then that world affects to us and automatically changes up in us. The positive person can convert into negative person, and the negative one automatically changes itself in the positive one. But in this scenario, the negative person go under the darkness of the negativity, and the positive person again get back to that darkness where that person had started its journey. Because still we have limits. Automatically continuous failures challenges our beliefs. If we try everything, if we leave no stone unturned, if we work like a dog day in day out, we burn the midnight oil, but still the things are not happening. Whenever we try the things, we consider that only present is the right time, just do the things. And even after trying every time, without considering of time, without considering of what people would think about us, without considering of people tortures, negative beliefs, people perception about us, the kind of verdict people pass on us, the kind of comments people pass on us, still we try everything. And once we are not able to achieve that thing, to materialize that goal, then it makes us believe that people might have been true. Like something we are not able to achieve, we are not able to get. And that thing makes us feel loser. That thing makes us believe this thing is not for us, and we wouldn't be able to achieve this thing. And once we believe this thing, we lost our trust. We lost our trust in ourselves. Sometimes we lost our trust in the destiny, in the karma, in the God. And once we lost our trust in this, we completely consider like we've broken ourselves. And when we completely broken internally, now there is no way to fix this. There's no way to fix ourselves. There's no way to collect all the scattered parts so that we could create something from ourselves, so that we could become something that we wanted to become. Because there's a limit of bearing anything, there's a limit of toleration, but still we are not able to tolerate everything. It's natural that we believe that we are good and we can achieve everything. It's naturally believe it's good, like there is a power in our world. Then destiny changes. The way we perceive the world, we changes the world. But once we make our belief that the world will change because we have the good perception, we will achieve, we work on our ideas, we live in the present, we do everything. But then still the thing is not happening and there is no way that seems visible. Then it automatically changes the belief and it makes us feel then something must be true in this. Then we loses our trust most of the time in the positivity and a perception to perceive the good way. We lose our trust and believe in God. We lost our trust in a way to perceive the good things. We completely forget and we really don't want to find the goodness in everything. And when we don't want to find goodness, we become something else that we really were before and that we really didn't want to become and that we were trying not to become again. It seems so comfortable to relive in reality because it seems a reality. We tried everything. We got through different situations. We tried each and every method. Still, we couldn't get this thing. Like if I consider, sometimes we all can feel. Like my journey started from 2017. I did the job and I was not able to perform that duty because I didn't well get along with my manager. And then I started the YouTube channel. I couldn't make it because I started my channel because I had lack of funds, I had lack of guidance at that time and I really couldn't make it. And I was running out of fumes. I was running on fumes. I wasn't able to make anything from that channel. I had to shut it down, and after that I switched from different jobs. It was my mistake. I was switching from different jobs and I changed 7 jobs. And when I got to know like there was problem in me, then I started working seriously. After 2025, I started working seriously in 2025. I took the responsibility, I performed my duties, I was performing well when I joined the company Lenskart. Again, the thing happened. I was not able to perform because the season was like that and the customer was not coming up in the store and I wasn't able to perform. And the thing that I wanted to learn, I was not getting that thing because I really want to improve myself. I really wanted to change myself. I really wanted to work on all the weaknesses that I had before. I was not getting that kind of environment. I found another opportunity. And the thing happened when I joined the company. The name was Teleperformance. The company was wrong. The company for which I applied, that thing was wrong. I applied for voice process, but I ended up working in chat process. Still, I tried to grasp the thing. I embraced the thing. But I couldn't learn those things because everything seemed boring. I tried to put the focus, but I couldn't put the focus on that because the boring thing our mind doesn't want. It decides in a way that it doesn't want the boring things. I couldn't focus on that thing and I got separated. I got terminated. Then I applied for different jobs and only one thing that in my mind that I'd find a job in a month. I'd find a job in a month, and I found one opportunity and it seemed valid. And I got a shot to apply for UK visa. And there was the thing that my profile got eligible and I didn't pay that much money. And it seems like the dream was coming true. I started working on this dream. I cracked the interview. And when I cracked the interview, then I had to pay the sponsorship money. And it was only 10%, and 90% our recruiter agreed to bear on itself. And when I found that it must be true, then it seemed it was fake. I consulted this thing, I verified this thing from my relative, and they said the job was fake, the salary structure was fake, the perks were fake, and the UK was not given any kind of visa to the new immigrant because there were a lot more immigrants in UK. And that's exact thing happened. That again the dream got broken. And at this time, like, we all go through these kind of same situation again and again and again. We only are looking for one thing in our life, at least one thing. Some person looks for stability, like me. Some person looks for a better lifestyle. Some person looks for a good relationship. Someone looks for a better career or good relationship with the people. Someone looks for a dream job. And even after trying so many times, that person is not able to find that dream job. Then we all feel sometimes we are loser. Even after trying in different directions, even after making so much networks, even after applying with different way in different jobs, even after putting all the efforts in relationship, putting all the efforts in job, putting all the effort in skills, putting all the efforts, our ability to learn, we put all the efforts through our focus too, but still we are not able to get the thing. Then automatically it feels as we are loser and we are good for nothing. But there is a time. Sometimes this type of season comes up. Things don't happen. Even after trying multiple times, things don't happen. Or even after trying in different directions in a different way, the result doesn't come up. The more you try, the more you get failed. The more different way you apply, the way normally don't work. And when nothing doesn't work, it changes the belief, it changes the direction, it changes our way of perceive the things. But there's a time we have to save ourselves. I have to save myself. We all have to save ourselves. There's a time. We still should have the ability to perceive the things. And there is a very thin line between the reality that we are looking for, the reality that is visible to us. And we have to still believe in ourselves, like something is happening in a meaningful way. Something is happening for us. If we are getting failed again and again and again, still there is something is waiting for us, because we are barking up with the wrong tree. We have to protect our energy. It's so easy to fall into old habits. It's so easy to fall with the living of life. It's so feasible to adapt the old beliefs, because old beliefs makes us believe that this is the reality. It seems a reality because things don't happen. It seems a reality because we couldn't achieve anything. But these kind of reality steal our perception to perceive the things that are beyond that thing. We got failed, there was some reason. We got failed because we were trying the wrong things. Or we got failed because we didn't learn anything. We got failed because we were not putting the energy in our priority, the thing that was necessary, and we put all our energy into that thing that was not that much important for that thing, but still it was a part of the thing. And the ship always gets sailed. When the ship has sailed, then how you'd achieve anything? How would do anything? But the thing is, still there is a hope. Still there is a hope. If the bad time is going on and the good time has passed, then this bad time will be past too, and the good time will come up. So we have to make this believe. There is something that runs the whole world. There is something that makes the world an order of everything. And that's why everything works in its order, in its timing, without any gap, without breaking any kind of routine. Like the sun rises every time. The sun sets on perfect time. The sun rises and sets every day. Sun doesn't say that I wouldn't rise or I wouldn't set. The seasons don't say that they wouldn't come up or they wouldn't go. The springs comes up, the summer comes up, the winter comes up, the rainy season comes up, the autumn comes up. Everything works in a particular way. And still we have to work in that way. Still we have to believe in that thing. If there is something that makes the order, that thing, making sure that the life order of ourselves keep going in a smooth way. That's why we are still alive. That's why we have the ability to change the things. That's why we have the ability to work for the things. That's why we have the ability to question over the things. That's why we have the ability to unleash new possibilities and new powers in ourselves. We have the ability to identify those powers in ourselves. And these things can make us believe in a good things again. We have to find, like, either we choose to go in darkness or we choose to go towards that light. That light might still not visible. Either we are able to find that difficult way. That way may take a little bit time. That hope may take a little bit time to materialize. Or darkness is easy. It's completely visible. We choose that path because it seems a reality. But the hope, it's our choice. Are we capable to make that choice? If we are capable, then we are on a roll. We all will find everything, something in our life. But how quickly we will find, it totally depends on us. And whether we will find everything or that particular light of hope, it depends on us. Because the light of hope doesn't visible, or if it's visible, then it can be seen with normal way because it's so thin. It comes up through a little hole, and that hole sometimes is not visible in darkness. So we are not able to perceive that thing. That's why we don't choose. Still, it's our ability to find that balance. If we are able to find that balance now, we are on a roll and we actually can make something from our life. Actually can live the meaningful, the purposeful, the astounding life. If still we have the gratefulness in ourselves, if still we have the capability in ourselves to perceive the things, everything is good, and even in negative things too. 50% things happens good and 50% things happens bad in the negative things. But still we consider bad things because we are getting failed again and again and again. Then it automatically makes us believe that nothing is happening. Like, I had a dream that I'd go in UK, I'd improve my English, I'd interact with native speakers, and the salary was damn good. It was more than 300,000 to 700,000 per month. And it was like icing on the cake. But when it considered that it was a fake thing, it turned out to be having the same feeling. But somehow I took some time and I brought that abundance and peace and harmony in my mind, in me, and then I realized there was something good that happened. Because first time the bad thing happened with me when I started my YouTube channel. I bought a YouTube course and I spent 30,000 rupees, but I didn't receive any kind of guidance, and it was my EPF money. And just because I was not able to receive the guidance, I was growing at a snail's pace. I wanted to fast growth on the channel. I didn't have patience, and I shut that channel down just because of I didn't have the money. I was completely about to get broke, and I wanted the easy success. Not the easy success, but I wanted to make money from the YouTube. I was starting the channel, I was working on the channel just for money making, and I just wanted to save my money, and that's why I closed that channel. And it happened with that scam. That scam happened with me. I couldn't learn anything. I couldn't receive that kind of mentorship to the person I paid the payment. And this thing might have happened with me too. And it was the question of 59,000 rupees. And I got the money from my relatives. I got the money from my parents and friends. I got a lot more money on the cuff. And I didn't have this kind of courage to repay the money without any kind of job. Like, if I would have get conned again, if I would have got cheated again, I didn't have that kind of courage to repay the money to all the friends, to all the relatives, to my parents too. But because nature saved me, and I found that another side, like this thing happened, and I partied at that time. I went to my favorite market, and it's about a 13-kilometer from that place, the place where I live. And there is a vibe in that market. There was new outlet. I went there, and I ordered the paneer tikka wrap, and after that, I gobbled the burger in Burger King, and I relished my evening. My mood was got so much better, and my mood was already got so much better when I made a ride. I made a ride of 13 kilometers, and biking is the only thing that makes me alive, that automatically releases all my stress, and I renunciate all the negative feeling. That bike rides gives me the pleasure. I love the biking, and I definitely would sell my bike if the thing were true. But automatically this thing wasn't true, so that's why my bike remained with me, and it would remain with me until there is some kind of dire straits in which I go through in the future. But still, that bike is with me, and I love my bike still. I have that kind of attachment because it was the first thing that I bought cash. It was the first big thing that I bought with my money. It's been 6 years, but still that thing so closest to my heart. And I didn't have to pay money to my relatives. Now I'm free of worry, but still we have something in our mind that automatically sees us or makes us believe that at least this thing could have happened. I only wanted one thing, and this thing didn't happen at that time. We curse ourselves sometimes. We makes us believe that we could have done this thing. We still want to live in dreamland. At last this thing could have happened. I would have been in UK, or I would have been with that girl. I would have been working in that particular job. I would have been working on my dream project, and I would have worked on our relationship, and the person that had the resentment with me, that person would have been with me. Still, we want to live in that dreamland. And this is the natural process of healing. Time heals everything, but we still have the ability to mitigate that time. If we want to believe that we have to overcome from the situation and get rid of all the negative beliefs, and we really didn't have to live in that illusion, we start healing quickly. We start living in present. We start living in a peaceful way. We automatically find that tranquility from our outer side and serenity in our inner side. Then it automatically leads us through satisfaction and content. And we find the reason of ecstasy. And sometimes ecstasy automatically comes up. Like I was satisfied that I didn't have to pay 76,000 rupees to my relatives, and I paid my bill, credit card bill, and I only have to pay 36,000. And I didn't have to pay that much money. But still, there was something that I needed to feel happy. I went to the park. I spent some time with nature. I did a long walk. When I was just about to find a place and I found a place of meditation, 5 little pups come towards me. They showed up with me. They were jumping over me. They wanted to love me. They wanted to play with me. I played with them. 5 little puppies. And automatically nature gives you the reason to feel better, reason to feel good, reason to make your mood good, and automatically you bring that good frame of mind in yourself. But we have to decide. We have to choose. But these kind of choices needs the practice, these kind of choices needs the perception, need the commitment, how capable we are to always be on a right thing, how capable we are to always make the right choices, how stubborn we are to believe in that thing. Right now it seems it's not possible, but still we have to believe that thing would happen, and it will bound to happen until we achieve that thing. That stubbornness leads our life and changes our life and makes us life beautiful and astounding and fascinating and disciplined too. We need the ability to make good choices. Then we can feel no longer loser. Have patience, everything will happen. And this thing I'm telling to you and I'm telling to me as well. So stay hard, work for the things, keep going with the things, don't lose hope. This is the time, just keep working, don't leave yourself, and bring the smiles on everyone's face. Make the world a better place to live. That's all I've got to say about this. Signing off, Kumar, your buddy. Bye bye.